A 10th founding successor chapter of the Iron Hands, the Grey Wings have taken their parent chapter's near obsession with technology to fanatical and almost heretical heights. The chapter views technology as a gift from the Emperor himself, and thus Dreadnoughts, being, tenuously, a smaller version of the Golden Throne, are looked down upon favourably by the Emperor. To this end, they have a higher number of Dreadnoughts than almost any other chapter, with at least one for every 2 squads. Their chapter master is Patroclus Lenotes, who himself is interred within a Dreadnought, which was custom built to hold his body. Due to being a Dreadnought, however, he is only totally active during emergencies and council meetings, and spends most of his time in a near unconscious state on a huge stone throne in the council chambers of their fortress monastery. For the most part, the chapter is run by a parliament made up of company captains, the chapter's tech marines, and the chapter's elder Dreadnoughts. Their homeworld is actually a pair of dwarf planets named Castor and Pollux that orbit one another. Castor is a densely populated hive world, and Pollux is a death world that is considered near uninhabitable. It's on Pollux where the Grey Wings Fortress Monastery stands, but it's largely in ruins due to frequent earthquakes. This is made up for by the monastery being totally vast and taking up most of the unoccupied surface of the planet. One of their more famous exploits was during the Second War for Armageddon. The 4th Company was sent in to assist in defending Hades' hive, but their ship crashed due to misjudging their arrival time and arriving during the Season of Shadows. With no communications, the Grey Wings' 4th Company ended up stranded in the Palladius Mountains for 9 months, as the ship was put under siege by the Orcs making their way through the mountains. The men fought valiantly, but by the time the other 2 companies the Grey Wings had sent found them, there was only a ragtag group left, standing 12 strong and consisting of a company captain, their standard bearer, an apothecary, 2 dreadnoughts, a tech marine, and a handful of tactical marines. All of them had been forced to survive by cannibalising the orcs they had killed as their food rations had run out. Their armour had been patched together using parts from their fallen comrades' suits, and they were using whatever weapons they could get their hands on that still worked. The captain in question, a man named Ovid Benedictus, joked that after this he was going vegan, and has since become a member of the Defenders of the Holy Steel, Lenotes' personal honour guard. The chapter is almost entirely non-codex compliant within reason, and are generally a rowdy lot with no regard for their own safety. Large numbers of the chapter have bionics, and nearly all of them have also heavily tattooed with circuit board patterns in tribute to the Holy Steel of the Emperor.